Hello, friends, and welcome back to Restore You. It's Angela, and I am here with something I haven't done for a long time, and it's a 15-minute ephemera. So like I always say, the video won't probably be 15 minutes. However, the little project I have for us should take you a very short amount of time. So before we get started, welcome back to all of our subscribers. I appreciate you very much. And so much so, I realized that I have all of this giveaway stuff ready, and we have already surpassed 800 subscribers. So I need to get busy and get a video out and do something fun with you guys to celebrate all of you and our milestones. So you can be sure that you will see that soon. And also to our new subscribers, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Without every single one of you, those who have been around and those who are new, we couldn't do this without you. So thank you very much. Today, Susie Moore, Laura Claiborne, and Kay Schickel. Thank you. So this little project, actually, I was wrapping this present for our office manager this morning, and I wanted to do something special, and so I created a couple things. And in fact, I'm going to post this. Today is Saturday. I'm going to post this today as long as it actually uploads. And so this is a little bonus video for the week because I usually do 3 videos a week. But on, let's see, my regular Wednesday and Friday videos, they will be vintage greeting cards. And so this is the greeting card that I created to give to Taylor. I won't even show you inside because you'll just have to watch and see what I created. So her birthday was yesterday, and so when I'm at the office, Dave and I will give this to her. So I was making some fun little, I think you might be able to see it, some fun little pieces to decorate not just the top of her package, but the sides as well. And I thought, well, I might as well just show you guys while I have some stuff out what we're gonna do. We're gonna create washi tape, but we're gonna do it a little bit differently. These are some, not differently, we're just gonna use a product that I know I haven't showed you because I just found it today and didn't even realize I had it, so I busted it out. I bought it on Amazon, but we're gonna make these fabric washi strips, and I'm gonna show you a few little variations, but I'm telling you, once we get started, like minutes, less than a minute probably. But here's some little pieces that I've already done, and I've cut these up because I was using some of them on the package. But what I did is I put a few of these together and paper clipped them to the back of the card because I want to be able to I think, well, I don't know. But my thought was I wanted to be able to kind of put a little piece of tape on there. But she might want to keep this card, so maybe I won't. Because I didn't put it in an envelope. I just kind of left it like that. How come this is now not going in here? Oh, because it's stuck. So, we're going to create some of that. So you guys can put on your timer and tell me how long it actually takes. But we're going to make these strips and then have a little fun with them. So the first thing you need is some fabric. Now, I will show you the variation with paper. So if you don't have fabric, just grab some paper. This you might not have. So if you don't, I'm going to give you a little. This is called X Fasten. It is double-sided tape, but it's about the size of, I'm going to get my icky scissors because it's really sticky. It's about the size of duct tape. So how wide is that? 2 inches? I always go to the centimeter thing when I do this. Yeah, 2 inches. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is just cut a piece of this tape. So on this side, it's sticky. And on this side, it is not. And we are literally, so now you can start your timers and see how long this takes us. We're literally just going to take scraps that we've got and start putting them down. I didn't really think this through of how I was going to do it, but I'm just grabbing right off the top. Let's see, we'll do that one this way. And, you know, if they're not wide, or if, you know, they're not wide enough one way, flip them the other. You can always cut that off and have another little strip. This one is, that piece was not straight, so I'm just going to put it over the top of this, and I'll show you what I do. Oh, this is really sticky. That's why I'm like, I don't know if I want to put it on that card without, you know, an envelope. All right, so that's it. How long was that? I don't know. Let's do a couple more, and then I'll show you what we're going to do with them. Because we're going to have some fun. Oh, the one thing I didn't grab, because I might try it. Let me just grab it. Real quick, like a bunny, is my mat and my spinny. Where is my spinny thingy? My rotary cutter. I hope that's the good one. We might use that. All right, let's just keep going, keeping on. Let's see. I'm going to pull all these out. I got to keep these that I already did somewhere other than with my pile of scraps. Okay, here we go. That one's cute. And that didn't take but a second. Let's do some that maybe kind of match. Because we can... Let's get it on a little piece. We can actually... These scissors are horrible for fabric. Let's use these for the fabric. Let's just put a couple little... Let's find another one. Where's a little piece of yellow? I'm going to do this. This was what I was going to do. You can collage on these. I did try it in advance. Like, for example, here's one that is overlapped. Where's the other one I did that? Those aren't the real... I also printed on them, so I'm going to show you how to do that too. What the heck? Oh, I did that with paper. That's why. I was like, I know I did one. So we're just going to kind of layer this up. See that how this one is a little... You don't need much glue, but... Just a little dab. A little dab-a-do, yeah? So you can certainly leave this, you know, just like it is, as wide as it is. There's no worries about that. I'm just going to put a couple of these on there. My glue seems to be... I have had glue issues like you would not believe. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing awesome. Like I said, it is Saturday. And you probably won't see the video where I talk about this because I'm doing this as a bonus. But our boys baseball team made it to the state championship. And I took Demi and her friend last night. And it was in a town about an hour and a half away. And so the night before, I could not fall asleep. I didn't fall asleep until 1:30 in the morning, which is just totally out of character for me. And then we didn't get home until after we got home at 1 o'clock last night. Ugh. So, and I didn't really, I mean, I kind of slept in, I guess. But considering I hadn't had much sleep, I wasn't really sleeping in. But I slept until... I went to bed at 2 by the time I kind of wound down, and I got up at 8:30. Well, I got up earlier than that, then I went back to sleep for a little bit. Dave had to go do some stuff at one of our houses, and so he left at 7. He said, oh, I'll try to be quiet. I mean, that didn't work. I had this fabric. I bought this not very long ago. but I bought it at Walmart. I didn't even measure. Does that? And it's like printed book page. So I thought, well, let's just do a whole one of that. So you're seeing how easy this is. Oop, I might have got it not long enough. Okay, I could have done this much better. How wasteful. But you know, these will not go to waste. So I'm just going to cut this one real quick with scissors. But I want to show you how you can use these. And I'm telling you, so you know that I print on fabric a lot using my computer. I also print on labels quite a bit. But I'm telling you, this is just, like, if you just want something fun, this certainly is quick and easy. This is one of those TV projects. Like, you could sit in front of the TV. In fact, I was drinking my coffee this morning because I needed it. And whipped a bunch of these out. So, all right. So, let's just play with what we've got here, and then we'll make some more. Oh, here's that rotary cutter. Okay. Please let this work. We're just going to cut this one down because I don't want this one quite so long. But I want to be able to use it just like I would a piece of washi. And guess what? You don't have to use extra glue stick to keep. I have not tried this yet, by the way, cutting with my rotary cutter with this thing. And this is not a very good... don't do this at home. Don't try this at home. There we go. See, because I don't want to cut myself, so I'm not being very heavy-handed with it. Because this ruler, not a really good idea. All right, so now we have a couple strips of washi. We could even make one more thinner. Do I dare? Why not? Live life on the edge. So yeah, it's so weird because I feel like, I think I said this, oh, it's probably in a future video, but our schedule at the dental office changed. So now Dave doesn't work on Fridays, and I'm not used to it yet. And so he was here on Thursday night, and it feels like today is Sunday. So basically, I just got 2 Saturdays. Gosh, I screwed that one up bad. There we go. Okay, now let's see how these work. I didn't really plan anything to play with to do these, but let's just grab some of my ready to roll ephemera. Those look like already done ephemera pieces. Come on now. Here, let's just have fun with a flash card or two. It's handy. I'll just maybe we'll put a wider strip on that. I was just wondering if I could rip it. You can't. Oh, these things are horrible. It comes off generally pretty easy, but remember my trick and you know what I'm going to do, because this is new. I'm going to try it. So my link is below. It's called To Restore You Essentials on Amazon. And that's my affiliate link. That's where I get a tiny little commission if you buy from that link. But I will also put it right under the description so you can click right on it and grab yourself some of this because it's pretty cool. Let's go this way. This stuff is amazing. I wish you could feel it. I wish you could see it. Here's what I was going to tell you I was going to do. So, you know I always use this really well-used piece of cardboard. And it's double-sided tape. It's just single double-sided tape. And I use that so when I need to pull off a sticker, I can just... How in the world did I do that so perfectly? The right size. That's amazing. And so let's try it with, and I just usually keep adding. Am I going to be able to get it off? Oh, it's not really, hang on. So then when you have one of those stickers, like especially those ones that are like, I can't get it off. Well, I'm going to let it sit there for a minute and I will work on that later. You do not need to go through that with me. Let's just use some of these. We'll use this one I thought would be cute. This is just some leftover from the retro journal that I did. I'm sorry I have to take this off camera because I can't see. Well, we're going to get this out. So when I initially wrap the package, a lot of times, whenever I can, I wrap the package, all my packages using double-sided tape so you can't see anything. And then after I got it done, I was like, well, I need something on there. So why not? I don't want to take this big one off. Let's try a little one. Of course, I had no problems with this when I was doing it, using them this morning, or putting them on that package. So, make sure that's stuck down. I don't know if it will work with this because of the... Come on, Angela, really? I promise you it's not hard. Have a nail down, too. I told Dave, we're going to go get petties, and I'm going to get a manicure tomorrow. Oh, for the love of Pete. He was down here watching a movie, so I turned on... All right, I can't even. This is why I have this. But, of course, as soon as I turn the camera on, it's not working. We're moving on. Let's try this one. And, you know, you could cut this, like, you could make them large like this and individually cut them. Or you could make them into strips like I just did. You can cut them as you go. The one thing I would tell you is put everything on there. Like, I did some stickers. Where are my stickers? These were just from a kid's book page. And I put them on, like, literally on there and then cut them out. Well, it was sticky, remember? So it didn't work so well. So what I would say is, you know, cover everything. Like if you had a page and in those images were things you wanted to cut, fussy cut. Does that make sense? Like if I wanted to put, if I wanted to put this on here, put all of that on there and then fussy cut out those little fairies because it's just too hard with that because this stuff is really super sticky. All right, let's try this again. Now, come on, cooperate with me. You guys are... call me a liar here. There we go. Gee. See how, can you see that? It is so amazing. I don't really want to cover up the numbers, but whatever, we can do it. It's fine. But this works great. It works great, like I said, you know, to use for a package, but it also works just as regular washi tape. What my thought was that it would work fabulous and really re-strengthen things is to use it as for a spine, like the inside and or outside of the spine, just to reinforce it, because this, you know, this double-sided tape is really almost like a duct tape kind of thing. I'm feeling bound. There, I got it. Bound and determined. Look at that. So that's my trick. And then when I get one of those little stickers that don't come off, like that one, I just use that. I share this with you all the time, but, you know, we've got new people. There you go. We can just add to it as we go, but you get the gist. So let's do this one. This one was had some layers to it. Do I have another? I was just looking over here to see if I had another one of those plastic quilting rulers, but I don't. think I do. And so all I'm doing is just kind of taking the width of this and doing it that way. I guess if I should cut myself, and Dave has to give me stitches, you won't be seeing this video, but let's just pray that it doesn't happen that way. And I'm not sure if it's my pressure that I'm using when I'm using that, or if it's my rotary cutter that's not cutting. I think it's probably the pressure. Now, when I layered this up, I just kind of look. Usually I trim the edges first. I just kind of look and see, is there anything like that has a little spot and a little bit of, I don't use Fabri-Tac for this because I probably should, but it's too messy. And now you have your strip of washi. How fun is that? So I told you, I seriously said this is 15 minutes or less. This one needed to be probably less than 15 minutes. So, you know, just think, take your scrap bin upstairs and, well, upstairs. Like, I think you all have your craft room in your basement. I'm sorry, but wherever your family room is, take it there. You know, you can have a little basket of your scraps and a roll of tape. And I have some vintage, like those metal trays, you know, the ones that have like the big roses on them and pretty little things. And so I would just put pieces of tape down on that, sitting on my lap, maybe with a pillow, and start creating. Now, with these, I think it might be fun. I kind of like the idea of keeping these bigger. So let's just use these just how they are, because they would make, you know, we could stamp on that. We could layer it up with more fabric, but then it's already a sticker. So, you know, why waste the size of that? And then how about, yeah, we'll do the same for this one. But now you just have loads of fun, stickery stuff. So let's just play with, let me show you some of the rest of those. So we've got strips of them. We've got these papers. I love this. This turned out so cute. And I didn't have to do anything. But one thing I did start to, I just had it in my scrap bin, was this nasty old scarf that had holes in it, and I think I used some of it for something, but then I just slapped it right down on top of a piece of this. So let's just see what this turns out like if we do one more. I mean, see how that's kind of see-through? I don't know. And we can try it on something and see how it works. But I mean, I was just going to use this for little snippety dippities, so why not? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have to tell you. Right before I got on to do this video, I had an alert, see, on my phone, and it said, your Amazon account has been suspended. And I'm like, well, Amazon, you probably don't want to do that, because I'm telling you, I spent plenty of money there, but I was like, this doesn't seem right. So I went to my Amazon account, and surely it wasn't. So, you know, it's kind of like, just be aware if you get things like that. Don't, you know, don't click on it. I didn't. It just said, your Amazon account has been suspended. And I'm like, doubtful. And then the other thing that I heard, I don't know, have you guys heard this? Okay, let's do this one with the polka dots, and then let's cut it off and put it on something and see how it does. Now, I'm sure I probably am not in any way, shape, or form a target for this, because I don't have enough. Well, I don't know. I guess it does. Maybe it doesn't matter, but subscribers. But apparently, if you have a YouTube channel, you want to be aware of this, that there's all these scams, and they're claiming to be a YouTuber, and they'll act as though they are you, the YouTube person, and say, oh, we're giving away this, or we're giving away that, or you can win. And they're doing it under the guise of you as the YouTube channel. So be aware of that. And like I said, I don't think that we have anything to worry about with my channel, but some of our bigger, you know, the bigger channels, I'm sure do. But never say never, right? It could be us, right? So if you do not hear from myself and or any other of my YouTube friends that are out there that you watch, and you don't hear it on one of their videos from them to say, hey, we're doing a giveaway, don't buy it. It's probably a scam. And they're trying to get you to buy things like, oh, we're going to give this away, or but we need your credit card information and things like that. So I tell you, it's a crazy world, isn't it? Okay, let's just take a piece of this just like this. And let's see, what do we have? Well, why not just put it on the same rando card? All right, let's try this with, this one got a little bit wrinkled. That's okay. Now I can't tell which side is. Yeah, this is the best. Let's see if it's kind of transparent. Wouldn't that be cool? It is, you guys. Look at that. Okay, now you know what you can use with your old hankies and such. That's cool. Winning. I was thinking about this the other day. I did a video quite some time ago where I showed you how to lift like paper and make it into little strips, like so the print would stay on it, and then make it into like little washi tape just with normal tape. And I had a whole thing of it on a piece of wallpaper to use. Do you think I can find it? Like, it's not, like, I'm looking around. It's not like it would go anywhere. Really? I mean, it's big. I don't know. Because I was going to use it for something, and, oh my gosh, I got my hair on that. This is like, it's like one of those, like, fly trap thing. You know, where the sticky things, that's how sticky it is. Isn't this fun, though? I mean, I also grabbed, after I wrapped this, I grabbed a strip of that, and thought, well, let's give that a try. Because it would be kind of cool, like if you wanted it all monochromatic and you wouldn't even be able to tell where the tape was, to use the same. I'm not going to do that as long as that piece is. To do it the same as your wrapping paper. Then no one will know where the tape is at. I just thought that was kind of fun. So we're going to do it. See, I got a little carried away there. So now we have this ready to go. And like I said, don't use your fabric scissors. I mean, even though you're working with fabric, don't use your fabric scissors except to cut your fabric, because that sticky stuff is sticky and it will ruin your... There we go. Washi done. All right, let's play with this. And then I'll show you. Okay, so I made the stickers. This one is book page. But I wanted to do something with it, and I just don't know what yet. So that's just paper. So it works on paper. This one is all paper. And I just added a bunch of stickers and collage. So, you know, I could cut it in half, although that poor little girl. Or I could just use pieces this way, You can use them on tags. I grabbed a piece of wallpaper too, so I thought we would try that as well. So let's put these little kiddos away. And let's do some stamping. So the one I don't know if I really showed you that well. This one, I'm working on some toppers for my Etsy orders. And so I thought these would be kind of fun for what I'm thinking. So I just took a bunch of my stamps that have not been used very much lately and just started stamping on them. So I thought I pulled out a bunch. I had these out from another project that I thought might be kind of cool to use them on. So maybe we'll do something like, how long have we gone? 30 minutes. Perfect. You know, you guys can, we're just playing now. I just wanted to show you how to do it. But let's take my, where is it? Here it is. And let's try to, like, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lay this on here. And we're just going to load this up with all kinds of words. And we'll just see how many we can get on there. And you know, think of it as, we're just going to cut these as little strips and use them as words. So there's adorable. This says amazing. And this way, I can kind of keep them. I can kind of know where, you know, when I cut these, that it'll have enough edge around it that I can distress it. Awesome. Achieve. By the way, these are very old, close to my heart stamps. And I think for the, let's just see, achieve. For the sake of not having too many on here, I could do all of them. But let's just do the A's first and then move on to another pack. But these I've had for a long, long time. And I don't know if they're stamp of the month here. Let's see what it says. This is not the right package. Here, maybe this one says solos. I don't know that they still make those, but they're, I have to say, I had a bunch. I think I had some of these that I put in the, to sell at the farmer's market, or, you know, at our venue. And now that I busted these back out and used them, I'm feeling like I should probably not. Because I don't know. The solos, I guess I never really even realized how many words were on there. I don't know why. I don't know. I really don't. When I stamp on fabric, I use, by the way, the Stays On. Almost always. And I let it sit, like, just let it sit on the fabric for a second. Then press it down, let it sit there. It just, you know, it reduces the chances that you're going to not get a good transfer. All right. I will clean these off, but I'm not going to now. Awesome. Okay, let's do some S's. I'm not even going to put those away. What do we have? Oh, look at this. Spectacular. We have sentimental. Well, this one says spectacular. Okay, so now that line, I love this. I don't know where I got this block, but I really love it. Sentimental. I think I did some of these words. Well, I did do some of those words. Savvy. Yeah, I did sweet, savvy. Simple. And then this next one that we can try, I think we can just put a bunch of them on there and see what happens. And just a little, that's a little crooked, and I'm fine with that. Sweet. But you know, it's okay. If I were to do this and I was just doing it for myself and I wanted more words, I would probably get the absolute most out of that piece of fabric. But no need to be chintzy when I'm showing you guys this. Oh my gosh, Dave was down here. So I have my iPad over here, and I had it playing some copyright-free music because he was down here watching a movie. Or first he was watching a movie. Then he was watching some, I don't know. But it was whatever it was, he was laughing hysterically. And his laugh is loud. And I'm like, first of all, I had to ask him to turn the TV down. Because, I mean, literally right out that door is our family room. And then our downstairs, it's our downstairs kitchen and family room. So I'm not very far away. And I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot have you guys listening to him cackle. And finally he's like, why don't I just go upstairs? I'm like, well, I want to spend, I want to hang out with you down here because I need to go out and work on some of my wallpaper stuff. And apparently he decided he just could not contain himself from laughing. So I can hear him upstairs. Look at that. So now you got your stickers already. And, I have sent in Happy Mail several times some of my printed what is this called? Fabric. And people really like it. And I usually just use my digitals that I've got. And because it's nice to have words already printed for you. But I don't have those currently in my shop, like a physical product. I just have the printables. But you could do these, if you have your own little set of stamps, go for it. There's so many possibilities with this. And I'm telling you, like, how much is washi? I don't even know. I mean, I haven't bought washi tape in quite a while. I can't read any of this. Let's see. But it's not cheap. I mean, and this was $9.99 for 20 yards. That is a lot of washi. I mean, when you think about how much you can do with it. I'm sure that you can probably find it cheaper. These are really tiny words. Do you think? I don't know. We'll see what they turn out like. We can really go crazy with these. What did that say? I don't know. Dream big, maybe? A happy hello. But if nothing else, follow your heart. Quiet. We need that. These are so tiny. It's almost like I need to get my tweezers out. Oh, I already told you I had a nail breakdown. Yeah. The other thing that I've been installing, snuggle. Okay. Why I've been why I have been stalling is because Ruby has just been like, ugh. She's been a toddler. Oh my goodness. And she was barking and it was annoying. And so I'm like, well, I'm not going to start this video with her. And I don't know what she was barking at. There was nothing to bark at. Should we just do some, well, let's just do this little, I want one more everyday moments. That looks good. Not there though. So now I want something there. Let's just do a letter A. See what happens. Like I said, I had no plan. Whoa. I'm so proud of myself today. I'm actually using my stamps and my stamp pad as they're intended by bringing my stamp pad to my stamps. I usually don't do that. Oh, we're good. We're good. Everything's fine. What else do I know? Oh, I know. Speaking of scissors and fabric scissors, this is funny. So Demi was getting ready. I don't know if it was for, yeah, I think it was for the boys game. And she wanted, they were like, I don't know. You know how the girls cut up their t-shirts and make different t-shirts out of them. And yeah, so she wanted to make a halter, like a halter t-shirt, which turned out super adorable. And she came up and was showing it to me. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so cute. And I'm like, so then the next day she wanted to do another one. And see what I'm saying? There goes the dang dog. That might be the little neighbor kids wanting to give her a walk. Please, please take her. Wow, that turned out pretty good. Yeah, it is. The girls are here. They're like the daily dog walkers. I don't know if they like it because Dave paid him $10 the other day, or if they really do like to walk her, but they've been taking her all weekend this weekend, so Dave's probably gonna have to pay up again. So anyway, I was down here in the craft room when she wanted to make her second one. I'm loving these. And I said, well, honey, you know, I've got the big cutting mat. Oh, there they go. The big cutting mat in the kitchen out there. Why don't you just use that? And I said, you can use a rotary cutter if it makes it easier. And she goes, no. She goes, it's fine. She goes, I use the scissors in your bucket, your fabric scissors. And I said, are you sure you got the right ones? She goes, well, they said fab on them. And I thought, for once in that girl's life, she's actually looked at it and used the scissors for the appropriate thing. Because my children use just whatever rando pair of scissors they find. Doesn't matter what it says on them. It cracked me up. I'm like, well, good job, kid. There you go. So that's all I got for you today. I told you it's just a quick 15-minute ephemera little funsy. I just loaded this back up. You know, I just put tons of re-inker on it. And that's how I use it, because I usually use these little daubers for my distressing. But when I want it to be a little bit more crazy. I know I'm not really creating anything, so you're not getting a finished product. Lord have mercy. I just wanted to have a little play with you today. Have some fun and get some of this. Look how much of this I got. Look at this. All of this and all of this in no time flat. And that's pretty awesome. So I hope you enjoyed this. Hop on over, just click on my To Restore You Essentials. Grab yourself some of this fantastic X-Fasten tape. Maybe you can buy it somewhere nearby. I don't know. I'm going to keep this really handy because I think I'm going to be able to use this for tons of other things. So I hope you all have a fabulous day. Thanks for just playing along with me today. And remember to take time to just be. I will see you next time. Cheers.